Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another preview Boro Leeds tomorrow at the stadium behind me, the Riverside Stadium. 1 PM kickoff. It looks to be an absolute sellout. I seen yesterday afternoon that apparently 30,000 tickets have been sold. I know Leeds are bringing over 4,000. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what is it, 4,500 they're bringing? Might be more. Yeah, this is going to be a banging atmosphere. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Hopefully it's a cracking game because listen, man, the atmosphere on both sides of fans is going to be absolutely banging. Let's have it right. Just hopefully we don't see a 0-0. I want to see plenty of action. I want to see plenty of goals. Do you know what it is? Why even try and kid that? We all know it's going to be an absolute banging game. Both teams know exactly what this game means to both sets of fans. Do you know what I mean? We can't go into this one and lose it. You know what I mean? You have to win it. That's the attitude of both sets of fans. And probably all the players and every single player's attitude that's taken, obviously, onto the pitch tomorrow. That's going to be in their heads. They can't lose this game, they have to win it. Now, of course, the last time they met, it was a close game, I thought. Ellen Road, I think it's Cooper, their captain for Leeds. I think he had one clear off the line. I think Johnny Howson came close to putting one inside the top bin. It was a very, very close game in that first game, but well defended on both sides, you would say. And you know what, a draw probably would have been the right result. Now, coming into this one, you look at Leeds, beating off Norwich 3-1 at home. You look at Boro, we beat West Brom in an amazing fashion. With 2-1 down, we came back 3-2. They're the highest scorers in the Championship. But you know what? Boro did not back down to them. We kept going all the way, beat them. We then went into a game in South Wales on Tuesday night and got beat by Newport 2-0 in the FA Cup. Will that have an effect on these players? I hope it doesn't. But the aftermath of what happened with the whole swearing, speculation, and you know, other players apparently doing this, the Boro fan, everything else that went into it, will that have an effect on the fans? Again, we hope not. Will that have an effect on the players? We hope not. We hope that tomorrow we put everything that happened on Tuesday behind us and try and move on. It hurts the fact that we went out the FA Cup. Credit to Newport, but this video ain't about that game. This video is about everything building up to the big game tomorrow. It's massive. It means everything to both sets of supporters. Now, I'm not saying that this is in any way a rival or a derby match. I'm not saying that. But tomorrow it will feel like a derby game. I'm not saying it is. Let me just put that out there now. I'm not saying that this is a derby. I'm saying it will have the feeling of a derby because both sets of supporters are going to bring the noise. They're going to be up for it. They're going to be singing, screaming, shouting all the way through the game for their team to attack, defend, get back, go forward, put the ball in the box, have a shot from the edge of the box, try and score. And when you score, the roof's going to come off. That's how this game's going to feel. It always is when Boro play Leeds. It is a great fixture, and I'm sure if there's any sort of neutrals going to the game tomorrow, they're going to have a banging time because the atmosphere, home or away, is absolutely amazing, and the matches normally are pretty good as well. Now, I'm going to have a little discussion on Leeds, as I always do every single team whenever I preview these matches. Of course, you know, their manager's Marco Bielsa, and first and foremost, what a job he's done this season. I don't think anybody's seen Leeds doing what they've done this season, which has been the top two for pretty much the majority of the season. We topped the league as well for a few months. And then, of course, you know, Norwich are first, but that's all right. Leeds are, level on points. And if they beat the Boro, they can go back up to top spot, which is obviously going to be their aim. I'm sure Leeds want to win this league if they want to go up. 30 games played, as I've already said, they are on 57 points. Norwich are also on 57 points. Now, they've got some key players in that team. A few of them played for Boro last season, but didn't really get a chance. One being Jack Harrison. The guy, I've watched him at Leeds this season on highlights and whatnot. And Jack Harrison, I think to myself, why did Boro never really give him a go? The guy is such a talented winger. He's just so good. I mean, listen, man, he's got everything. He's got skills, he's got pace, he's got flair. He can put a ball in the box. He can create a chance. They've got a really good player in Jack Harrison. Now, it'd be silly to think that these players that play for Boro and didn't really get a chance are going to come in tomorrow and not give their all. They're going to try and prove a point to everybody. This is why I should have been playing. And this is why Leeds play me. That's going to kind of be their attitude. Patrick Bamford returns. What kind of reception is he going to get? Do you know what I'm saying? He left us for Leeds. And everybody knows the sort of feeling around Boro and Leeds. Everyone knows how it sort of feels. If you're going to leave one club to go to their club, your reception might not be the nicest. Now, I know Bamford came out and said that he's had nothing bad to say Middlesbrough. But Patrick Bamford, you left us for Leeds, mate. I don't know what kind of reception the guy's going to get from the Boro fans. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that once again, he may want to come here and he may want to try and score past us. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them. Kamar Roof, 14 goals this season, 2 assists. You know, the guy can score from anywhere inside that penalty box. You give him the ball, in that penalty area, and 9 times out of 10 he's going to hit the target and score. Pablo Hernandez, what a sign! He came from Swansea. Nobody seen really that he's going to do what he's done at Leeds, which is make them midfield wise so much more creative. He is their go-to man at times. When he plays, you've seen the way that the Leeds fans react to him. They love Hernandez, and why wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? The guy is such a talent. On Borough side, we have players also that can change the game. Of course, we've just brought in the experienced head of John Obi Mikel. Not many people rate this guy, such an age that he is, but listen, he's got the experience. Do you know what I mean? He played under Jose Mourinho when Chelsea were inside their prime. He won the league, he won the Champions League. That experience there is only going to help these players out in such a big game that's going to be tomorrow. We've also got the likes of Britson Bolonga, who's now in double figures for the season. You've got the man next to him who I know played against Newport but didn't have the best game, and if he's fit, can help him out tomorrow. Jordan Hugill, 7 goals this season, but he's still putting them in. You've got the likes of George Saville. You know what I mean? He came from Millwall. Again, a pretty good midfielder. You know what I mean? Of late, he's starting to come on for us. Johnny Howson, ex-Leeds player. He is absolutely great. I think he's a fantastic player. Runs himself into the ground most games. And for me, when he first came, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? I don't think many Borough fans rated him, but now I'd say he's one of our best players in our starting 11. Darren Randolph, how can he go unnoticed? The guy is so underrated in the Championship, it's absolutely mental. He keeps us in so many games and gets us so many points from so many matches. He'll play a vital part in our team tomorrow. You look at the recent form on Leeds. They lost 3, 1-2. They lost to Stoke, Forest and Norwich, and obviously beat Rotherham and Derby. If I want to name my 11 now that I think will play for Borough tomorrow, I want to see a 4-4-2 with maybe the diamond in the midfield, keeping Mikel just in front of the back four, and then just letting the other lads go and attack Leeds United. In goal, I'd have Darren Randolph. If he's fit, I'd have Ryan Shotton. If he isn't, then of course Dale Fry fits in there. Aidan Flint, Ayala and Friend. As I've already said, Mikel then sits in that sort of CDM role, defensive midfielder. On the right hand side, Van La Parra. On the left hand side, I'd have Tavernier. Why would you not have Tavernier in? The pace and the flair he's got. Why would you not have him in? The guy's an outstanding youngster, and yet he doesn't really get a look in. This is a game to chuck him into, I believe. We need that pace down the left hand side, or on either side of the wings. We need the flair, you know what I mean? We need to hurt Leeds United in the best way we can. So if you've got Van La Parra on one side and Tav on the other side, that just equals pace, flair, and the ability to get forward. So I have him in the team. And I have George Saville in behind. Jordan Hugill if he's fit. If he's not fit, then I've Ashley Fletcher in. And next to him, Britson Bolonga. That's my 11. We have to field our best 11 tomorrow. And like I say, you know what I mean? If nobody agrees with the sort of lineup that I've given, please do comment yours down below. It's going to be a tough game tomorrow. In terms of prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1. 2-1 Borough. I think it's going to be a tough game. Listen, I think Leeds will score. But we have to change our form at home. Do you know what I mean? At home recently, I should say for the majority of the season, it's been so poor. And we have to change it. At some point, our form at home's got to turn around, surely. Surely we can't continue to go to these home games and boo the players after 30 minutes. Hear that around you, hear the booing, hear all the toxicness. Surely we can't hear that tomorrow. It's got to be loud. You know what I mean? We've got to bring the noise. Do you know what I mean? We've got to see C's of red. Everybody wear the red Borough shirt. Everybody get out and support the team. It's nearly a sellout. It shows how big of a game it is to both sets of supporters. I mean, Leeds are bringing 4,500. We've pretty much sold out the whole stadium, Borough side. It's going to be a banger. It's going to be a cracking game. Leeds fans, do have a safe travel down to the riverside. Have a safe travel back. But hopefully, it's us going home smiling. I'm going to be real. I'm a Borough fan. I want to see us win this game. I don't want to see us lose it. Let's have a good game tomorrow. Everybody enjoy it. And yeah, come on the Borough. I can't wait, man. I'm absolutely buzzing. I probably won't get no sleep tonight. But like I say, this is a massive game. Come on the Borough.